We all know the topic. Do you know the topic?
Yes, why my child have no respect, why they have such chutzpah.
Why they have such chutzpah? Very good. So, instead of asking you, again, what do you think? Why the kids of today have such chutzpah? And why there is so much lack of respect? Anybody wants to try?
I think it's the lack of parenting that we do. Sorry.
What?
I think it's the lack of parenting that we do. Meaning we're all so busy on the phone, we just give them whatever they want and we don't really give them the time and attention.
Is this a reason to be a chutzpaniac? Okay. So let me explain. Kids are going to respect the people that you're respecting. So if there is no respect at home, meaning the husband and the wife, they have to start to look at each other and they say, probably we're not respecting each other. The way that we talk, the way that we act, the way that we behave, okay? The way that we're putting each other down. So, remember my words. A kid will respect whoever you respect. If the parents, I'll give you another example. If the child sees that the parents are respecting Talmid Chacham, the child will respect him also. So, kids in all ages, they learn it from whom? Only from the parents. Who is the authority in the house? They know that. If Ima not respecting Abba, what do you think? The kids are going to respect him? And the opposite. Abba do not respect Ima. And now that he will say, why are you talking nonsense? Can you say such a thing to a person that you're respecting? You cannot say it. Yes? So why are we saying it at home? So from experience, I can tell you that all the rebellions and the disgrace that the kids are showing toward their parents, how can it be that the parents calling a child and the child like don't pay attention בכלל? How can it be? I called you. Will he do it to the principal of the school?
No, Rabbi.
So why to the principal if he will call him right away, he will answer, and Ima can call his name 10 times until she starts to scream her lungs out? Then, so something is wrong. Why? Because everybody knows in the school or in the yeshiva, everybody have to obey to the principal. Yes or no? He is calling the shots. The teacher can say whatever they want about him. He doesn't know about chinuch, he doesn't know this one. But at the end of the day, do they have to listen to him? Ma?
Yes, Rabbi.
Yes, Rabbi.
They have to listen to him. So, since the teachers know that he is the authority, good or not good doesn't make a difference now, but he is the one who calling the shots. So when you mention the word principle, everybody will shake. So a child, if he doesn't see in his house a role model of authority, he's gonna have difficult time with this. And the kids who are chutzpanim in the yeshiva, and they're answering back and so on, this is the picture in the house. That's the picture in the house. The child don't want to accept any authority. Because he's not used to it. But in the house, that there is a respect. And the Abba is the authority. These kids, they will learn how to obey. They will learn how to obey. These children will learn how to submit to the parents because they are the authority, the teachers, and every person with authority in their life. When a child answering back, even to the Gabbai of the shul, if he is answering the chutzpah, something is wrong. Because kids knows what authority means. They know it very well. And then it goes that they don't want the authority of Hashem. Even Hashem they don't want at the end. Who is it to tell us what to do? That's what I want to do. That's how far it goes. So now, maybe let's ask a question. How do you respect?
not put other person down in front of kids or in front of anybody.
Okay, but that's, I don't put you down and everything else, but I don't want to accept your authority. In a very nice way, I tell you, you know what? It's not for me.
When you are the same page, kids cannot say, like, they see you are the same page, they know you are in business.
No. Same page, I agree, yes. But you have to respect your spouse. Respect means if you decided something, I will accept it. If it's a small one or if it's a big one. Even if I disagree with it. Even if I disagree. If the husband wants to show respect toward his wife, she decided to do something with the kids and he doesn't like it, even though you have resentment, accept it. Because I don't have to think like you, and I don't think like you, and I think that your approach is not a right one, but that's what I think. But we have to accept it. And not to send a message, Mata, you and your nonsense. It's very important for Ima to say time after time, Abba is the decision maker at home. And Abba, that he wants to respect his wife, and he's saying to the kids, if Ima telling you to go to sleep 7:30, I don't want to hear any boo. Did you hear what Ima said? Zeu. Don't look at me, I'm not going to save you, you're going to sleep. That's mean on the same page, and Abba respecting Ima, he doesn't break her words. And she's saying to the kids, Abba is the decision maker. So now what happened? The principal saying to the student, whatever the teacher saying, you have to accept. The kid's coming. Mommy, Abba is not fair. He told us not to do this, to do this. Abba is not fair. If Ima is not smart, what did he told you? He doesn't want us to go to the park and this and that. Right away say, did you tell him not to go to the park? Why not? So the chinuch is over. In this point, shut shut the lights off, it's over. In this case, even if it doesn't make sense to you, and so on, Ima should say, we do what Abba is saying to do. We, including me, we. Or if Abba says no, it's no. And the kids can do the same thing to Abba. Abba, mommy is not fair. She's doing this and she's doing that. So he's sitting on the sofa telling to his wife, what do you want from them? What do you want from them? Leave them alone already. You and your old CDs. Leave the kids. Why? Are you out of your mind? Kids, whatever Iman saying to you, that's it. Don't tell me fair, not fair. Did you hear what Ima said? זה הכל. So Abba, which is the authority, make Ima also authority in front of the kids, okay? זהו. Then you're going to see kids completely, and kids like it, not that they don't like it, they're looking for that. So when the kids smell in the house, the atmosphere is full of respect. When they go up, they're going to be a person that appreciates, and they're going to say thank you to you because you taught them what does it mean authority, to accept authority. Most of the sin, where it's coming from, all the avonot that people do, why it's coming? Because they don't want authority. Don't tell me what to do. How many times you hear it? Huh? How many times did you hear it?
Plenty.
It means what? I don't want authority. And this is the reason why Korach went underground. Underground, we never see something like this in the whole Torah, to go underground alive. Such a terrible death. Why? If you know the text, he's saying to Moshe and to Aaron, we all holy people, we all knowledgeable. We don't need you as authority. We know what to do. Meaning, Hashem created a world that there is authority, and there is under the authority that Hashem gave also, right? He wanted to take it away from the Jewish people and say, we don't need authority. Every Jew knows what to do. Oy vavoy. So now, here we go. And I want you to listen very carefully now, because I feel that I have to walk on eggs now. So please try to understand what I'm saying. Many ladies will tell you, I would have respect my husband, and I want to respect him. I want him to be authority, and then come, but. What is the but? He doesn't understand what chinuch means. He doesn't know how to listen. He doesn't want to hear what I have to say. If he was perfect, of course, I will respect him, I will admire him, but he doesn't give me the okay. So it's very much possible that we want to respect and accept authority only from people who are perfect. If you're not perfect, I'm not going to respect you. But this is not what the Torah says. The Torah says no one is perfect. Only Hashem is perfect. If Hashem create a man as a man and a woman as a woman, what did he want?
For them to be different? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he gave a man a job. And a lady gave a job also. Let me ask the ladies over here. Do you want a man?
Every woman wants a man. Every
Oh.
woman.
Oh, very good. Do you need a man?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
And the answer is yes. Yes. Why? Why? And the Torah said in 2 words, Ve'elishech teshukatech. You are born in your genes that you need a man. But a man should be a man, eh? But one thing I want you to remember, he's not perfect. Let me take you one step further. Is Mr. Biden perfect?
No way, Rav.
Ah,
No way, Rav. Not even close.
and sometimes you're looking and you say, I'm sure if you're gonna ask him what day today, he don't know. But are we ready to accept that Hashem put him as a president?
No.
What no?
Rav said, do we accept that Hashem put him as president, right, Rav?
Yes.
I think people think that more people should have voted. I think people feel that they're in charge. They don't feel Hashem is in charge.
Hashem put him on this chair. Why he did it, I don't know. But we have to accept it, yes or no?
Yes, Rav.
We have to accept it. Because that's what Hashem wants. So now, you married your husband. Okay? Who did it? The Shatran.
Hashem.
So, Hashem did it. He gave you this kind of a husband. And he gave you a child. And he says, okay, this husband that you think that he is not educated, I don't know what he is, but he is in charge. He's in charge. Why Hashem did it? I don't know. But we had to accept it. Are we accepting it?
No.
So if we're claiming that we are Shamayim, how come you don't accept what Hashem did? Why are you so quiet? You don't
Digesting,
like it,
Rav.
right? Huh?
Digesting, Rav.
Huh? You don't like it, I think.
Rabbi, sorry, sometimes they get divorced.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. But the fact that Hashem put him on the chair to be a husband, to be a president, do we have to respect the decision of Hashem? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, we're not accepting the authority because of what he is. We're accepting the authority because Hashem put him on the chair there. Because he was chosen by Hashem. So we respecting the authority, not the person. Do you get what I'm saying, or should I?
Rav,
Yeah.
is Rav saying that I'm a little confused with Hashem's authority, that we're upset so we don't accept Hashem's authority, and that's where
No.
we get into trouble?
Hashem gave you a husband that should be
Yes.
the authority.
Yes.
Now you don't like the person to be authority.
Okay.
So it means you don't like the decision of Hashem.
Oh, wow. So when you're going against your husband with decisions, then you're going against Hashem. Oh, wow.
And you don't respect the person, you respect the authority that Hashem gave him the power to be the authority.
Rav, my father was the authority figure, the head figure of the family. And my son this year actually drove 3 hours to see him for 1 hour and drove back 3 hours. For 1 hour he stayed and he had to drive back 3 hours.
Ask him why he did it.
Right.
It's very attached to, he knows my father is the the
patriarch.
the patriarchs, yeah, like the leader, the ruler of the family.
Yeah.
He's
He
very
has a lot of respect for him.
he has a lot of respect because we had a lot of respect for my parents. We kept them as the head of the family. Whatever they say is what we all did.
That's it. That's it. So now, this is very simple ashkafa. Will make your life much, much easier. Okay? We have to respect the authority, not necessarily so much the person, but if he already, right? Are they calling Biden Joe? Or they call him Mr. President?
Call him Mr. President out of respect.
Mr. President.
And it's difficult even to say Mr. President.
It is.
באמת, it's difficult because you see that the person is not fit for the job. He is a total idiot. But what can we do if Hashem decided to put him as a president? So we have to call him Mr. President.
Excuse me, Rabbi, Miss Khamenei, God put him in the charge of Iran.
Yes, yes. Okay. Now, what happened? That after you discuss with your husband pleasantly, nicely, that his way is not the right way, and you're sure that the husband is mistaken, you're not in Russia anymore. Change it. What are you gonna do now? What are we gonna do? He is a mule. He said, my way is the right way, and you're too soft, and you do, oh, yeah. Okay. What we gonna do? So now we have only one thing to choose. What is more damage and what is less damage? What is worse? Fights and arguments which will never stop and will never end. Or to accept the different method of chinuch of your other partner. What is better?
To accept your partner's chinuch.
Okay. All the destruction that we have, and Jerusalem also was destroyed because of this, and the temple was destroyed because of this, is what? The Gemara says, Lo charva Yerushalayim, Yerushalayim was destroyed, Ela al she'emidu dinehem al din Torah. Everybody says, whatever the Bet Din will decide, zeu. Do Hashem want you to get to a Bet Din? Who is right? Who is wrong? Who is right? Who is wrong? Zeu. no peace, no klum. No compromise, no compromising. Right away, let's go to the Rav, whatever he say, zero, come on. Hashem don't like it. Who is right, who is wrong? Where can he lead you? Where? Hashem likes lifnim mishurat adin. You know what lifnim mishurat adin? Meaning to do the extra mile, not to fight. The biggest damage in chinuch, mark my words what I'm saying now. The biggest damage in chinuch is not because of the method which is wrong or the approach is wrong. This is not. Because there is no peace in the house. That's the biggest damage that you can cause. If Abba and Ima are constantly arguing about it's a devastating, I don't know how you're going to come out of it. This should not happen by any cost. Let's say your husband don't see too much the kids, and when you see them, you give them chocolate and candies, and you pulling your hair. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't want this. Or it's very difficult for the man to see that his wife all the time chasing after the kids to finish the food. You have to eat. You're not gonna sleep until you're gonna finish the food and the mamash. And the husband can lose his mind with this. And I'm gonna take my child side, miskin, poor child. What does she want from him? You have to think about the price. Before you do this, think what I'm going to gain, what I'm going to lose. The problem is that we don't know where is the brake. Imagine you a driver and you don't know where is the brake of the car. Think before you do something. If your kid will eat too much candies, something will happen to him.
You might get a stomachache, but that's it.
A big deal.
Right.
But emotionally, we will do something to him.
Of course, he's going to need therapy after all this.
No. If you give him too much candies,
No, not emotionally, no.
if they're going to finish the food up to the last, something will happen to them. No. But if you're going to start to argue with your wife or with your husband next to the child, why did you give him candies? You know I don't like it. What's going on over here? Or the husband said, enough with your food already. You have OCD, you have. Enough. Next to the child. Well, in what scenario you're coming out total loser? No. The child sees that you're not on the same page. Abba don't respect Ima. Ima don't respect Abba. They don't accept their authority. The child confused. So let them eat the candies. But no, I said no. No way. Okay. So you ready to pay the price? Pay the price. So somebody told me so what? My opinion is not important. I didn't say it. I said it's important. But did you thought it over? What you're gonna gain, what you're gonna lose? You said your opinion. I disagree with you. Okay, so you laid it out. But don't you think that you have a child over here? That tomorrow he will not respect you because he sees what's going on. And he will become a chutzpah. When a parent, listen carefully, when a parent criticizing the other parent, and he said, your way of chinuch is not correct, is not good. The child gets koach, he becomes powerful, and he starts to resist. We are filling up the gas for him to resist us. And from here to chutzpah, it's a very short way. The distance is very short. It will be rebellion, and many, many other difficulties. I know it's not easy to accept approach that you don't like. Very difficult. I know. Tonight the shiur is not easy because we have to work against ourselves. But think about what you're going to gain and what you're going to lose.
Rav?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a question. What if the spouse makes a comment about authority? Like the Rav mentioned, oh, you don't know how to do chinuch and the child is there. What if the spouse that's being told that, let's say the husband's telling the wife and the wife is quiet, does that mean that retains the peace in the house because she's not answering back?
Say it again, please.
If let's say that, like the Rav said, the example with the husband telling the wife, you don't know how to do chinuch in the house.
Next to
And
the
the
kid?
wife doesn't, yes,
Oy.
the scenario. So then the wife is quiet. Does that retain the peace because she's not responding back?
No. This kind
So how
of
do you,
things, this kind of thing you don't say.
so even I'm saying, even if there's disagreement and you just stay quiet for the peace, so in the front of the children, they see that there's peace between the parents. Does that mean that will retain the peace in the home? And you could discuss it later on when the kids are sleeping?
Yes, peace means whatever your spouse is doing, you like it, you don't like it. Don't make faces, don't look at him with the two eyes open. Wait after I'm going to show you. You don't do, because
Right.
kids can pick it up, chick-chack. No.
Okay. But if the comment is made like that, the kids automatically get the koach.
Automatically, they know.
Oh, wow.
Don't do it.
Thank you, Rav.
So now every day I see parents that they are sure that the kids will get hurt without any repair. If I'm not going to instruct my husband or my wife how to behave, I have to teach my husband or my wife chinuch. They believe that if the child will not sleep enough hours, so tomorrow in the classroom, he will collapse. Why? Because of my husband. He comes late from work. He wants to play with them. He doesn't care tomorrow there is school. And oy vavoy, what will happen to my kids? He will be tired. So I have to argue with my husband. Is worth it?
No,
So why are we doing it?
because we want to be right.
Here we go.
I mean, Rav, if the woman is the one sending them to school the next morning, then she's the one who has to deal with the waking them up. But if the husband is there to help her, then fine, let them stay up. Let them enjoy spending time with Abba. But if it makes it harder for her, so then he has to be considerate not to come home so late. I'm saying it's shalom bayis issue.
Correct. Correct. Now, this is a discussion between you and your husband. When the kids are not there. Not fair, okay. But the child will get harmed by this.
Yes.
If he goes to sleep late, emotionally, he will get hurt.
No.
No.
But if they argue in front of him, of course he's going to get hurt.
So you make the cheshbon. Calculate what is better for the child. Should I fight with my husband? Should I fight with my wife? Or we'll see what's good for the child now. If you want him not to be chutzpah. The way that a child behaves, I can tell you in 2 seconds what's going on in the house without being there. Because he is exactly the picture of his parents. Chutzpah is coming from home. Chutzpah is the outcome of lack of respect. And our generation, do I have to tell you that don't know bichlal what respect means? You see, once somebody told me, even today in the yeshiva, is one boy made a joke there. He went and he sat on the chair of the Rosh Yeshiva. I almost fainted. I said, what? He said, yes. For me, I felt that the whole world already going to collapse. There is no boundaries. in the house that I'm asking, is the Abba have his chair, somebody sit? Looking at me like I fell from the moon. So where is the authority? Where is the authority? I'm asking you. Tell me, what make you authority? If there's no authority, the chutzpah will have no respect, no klum. Everybody can do whatever he wants. Abba have a chair that nobody is allowed to sit there. No one. And Ima have a chair that no one is allowed to sit there. In my shul, can somebody sit on my chair?
No, chas v'shalom, no, Rav.
סליחה. If somebody will do it, I'm not going to smack his face.
But that shows lack of kavod to the Rav.
Where is it coming from?
Childhood?
Right away, you see that something is wrong. Something is deeply wrong. Today, Abba is not an Abba. He became a friend. I don't know when he became. This needs to be changed. And that's what the Torah wants. It's not I'm saying. Hashem had a plan. And in the plan, Abba is the authority, is the one. Can you imagine army without a general?
No.
Tell the soldiers, okay, you can do whatever you want. To my soldier, I was the authority, I was the captain, but I had authority also, the general that I had to report to. And the general have chief general. And the chief general have to report to the minister. And the minister have to report to the prime minister. That's how it works. Today, this is none of the above. I know. Some parents, when the kids are coming home, for them is a nightmare. Say, now we have 4 hours. Hashem should help me. What? How can it be? Because the house is a chaos. I told you many times, and I will tell you again and again. We were 5 boys, 5 Israeli boys. You don't know what Israeli boy mean, the American guy. We were jumping on asphalt, playing ball on asphalt. I mean, we open here, open head. Could you imagine 5 boys like that? Huh? you're gonna lose your
Wow.
mind. You're gonna lose. With this American kids that are made out of sugar, you cannot take care of them. So imagine Israelis. Why? Ah. With one child, we have to send you to a mental home. My mother had 5 of them, one after another. She had one word to say. In a very nice way, she said, you know, you go to a grocery, you fix this, you do this. Please. If we just say, okay, I didn't say anything. But when Abba will come, I have to report to Abba, because Abba will ask me, I have to say the truth. When we hear this, he said, Ima, what we have to do, we'll do. Just don't tell Abba. Don't get him involved. And my father never screamed, never yelled, no threatening, klum. Only the appearance was enough. You see, the authority came home. Don't mess around with him. Now I know why we came out normal. Who sat on my father's chair? And until now, he is not here anymore. Allah Shalom, we don't sit on the chair. I see kids. And when I'm telling parents why the children going into your room, in and out, what? So there is no authority. There is no authority. Can I walk into the president's room?
No,
Why not?
he's the president.
So what?
It's not kavod for a simple person to walk into his room.
Here we go. The Torah will tell you what to do in order for the child not to be chutzpah. By walking into your room, not knocking on the door if there is a door. He's sending you a message, me and you are the same. Which is a terrible message. This has to stop immediately. We're going to talk about it. You know, today, many parents, they became the friends of the kids. Mistake. I can be nice, yes, I can be very nice, but I'm not your friend. I'm still the authority. Friend is a friend. Did you get it?
Yes, Rav. Loud and clear, very clear. Thank you.
So hopefully, I hope that you're going to sit with your spouse and start correcting things. Okay? Assign a chair for Abba, chair for Ima. Nobody should sit there. You close the room to you close the lock of the bedroom. Nobody is allowed. Employees only. Okay? And this will bring the house in some system of authority.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, so I have friends that are very, very friendly with the parents, with the mom. And then in my own house, in my parents' house, my parents were always the authority. Like my relationship with my mother was like, she's the authority. And I always envy those who like had such close relationship with their mother. Like they're extremely, I feel like when there is too much authority, then it takes away a little of the closeness. Am I wrong?
No. You see, hear me out. I can be authority and yet very close to you. The relationship is very nice, but everybody knows his place. Who is the decision maker after all? The decision maker is the authority.
I mean, ultimately the parents.
Okay, so we can laugh, we can be very close, talk with them, but after all, they are the authority. Because when they say to me, okay, now we ask you to do this, but we're friends. No. That's called authority in a very nice way. You see, there is extremes. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Okay? What used to be the chinuch, what the chinuch is today, that one was wrong, and today is wrong. Only the Torah way is the right way, because this is Hashem plan. And the Torah will tell you what Hashem planned, and we have to follow the plan. So, tomorrow we're going to continue on the same topic. And hopefully we're going to be able to fix what we need to fix and the children to follow. Okay, have a good night.
Thank you so much, Rev. Have a
Thank you very much,
wonderful night.
Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you tomorrow in Mr. Hashem, same place, same time.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.